Hello, welcome to the channel. This is the Baron. Today we have the Star Wars Unlimited Legends of the Force Carbonite Edition very first box. I just picked these up at a card show, the Dallas Card Show today. So we're going to get into this and get our first look at these great cards. I play this very little with a couple of friends of mine, but I love Star Wars, so collecting the cards is sort of fun too. So we're going to get into these and see what we get. All right. Get rid of that. Paper packs. Love it. All right. We got a Darth Raven right off the bat. Let's get ourselves some space here. Put those over there and get a space for legendaries. So we got a lot of commons, which I haven't really had a chance to go through very well. People are usually flying through those uncommons. Uncommon. And then we got our first rare. And there is our first prestige, which is going to be normal. And he is just a blue, so I guess he's neutral. So we can use him in anything blue. And then we have more commons in the special treatment there, uncommon. We got another rare, we have a common, and we have an uncommon in the foil of those. So, first pack, not very impressive with 2 rares. And an uncommon in our prestige. Let's see if we can do better. Alright, we got the Obi-Wan Kenobi. We got a common creature. And these are going to be our commons. Then we're into the uncommons, which I'm stacking in the same stack. Oh, we got a base. And there is our second rare prestige foil. So that's the tier 2. And we got a rare base foil. So that's cool. And then we have some more commons. Into an uncommon, into a special, so that's cool. That means that's out of one of the starters. And then a common foil and an uncommon foil. So 2 packs in, no legendaries. Woo. Crazy. I'm expecting more out of these boxes. There is the third sister. And then we have our commons. There's a common or a foil of the special. That's 2 of those. That's fun. Uncommon. Uncommon. There is our first legendary. There we go. And that is followed by a rare foil. And then we got another prestige, which is Anakin, which is a special. So that's out of a starter. And we have a common hyperspace. Uncommon hyperspace. Uncommon. We have a rare hyperspace, so we can put it in the rare spot. And then a common foil. And there, finally, a Darth Malak legendary. So we'll put that up in the legendary section. All right, finally. So it took us to the 3rd pack to get some legendaries. And we've got our leader there. And we have common, common, common. There's the board. Common, uncommon, uncommon, rare foil, and then there is a Grogu legendary. All right, so we got a legendary prestige, so we will stick that over in the legendary spot. Then we got a common, uncommon, and a rare. That's cool. Common foil and an uncommon foil. So our prestige was legendary that time, so that helped us out in our legendary chase. And whoa, we got a Darth Maul showcase. All right, that's good. At least we get one. This wasn't out of a sealed case, so there was no guarantee to get a showcase at all. Darth Maul is definitely a fun one for sure. I don't even know where to put him. Can I put him there and he's still put him there and he's on camera? There we go. All right, then we got got a common, a common, a common, a common, an uncommon, another uncommon. We got a rare base, and then we are followed by a rare prestige card. And then we got hyperspace commons, into an uncommon, into a legendary, always two. So there's another legendary, a common foil, and a rare foil in the hyperspace. All right. Well, we're definitely popping off with some good stuff now. We've got some good stuff going on. We've got ourselves a showcase, on track for a possible serial card. We've got a cow there for another leader. And we've got some cool common cards in foil and an uncommon. That puts us into a rare spot, which is another rare. And then we have a tier 2 uncommon foil. And a common, an uncommon, and then another rare, which I think I messed up my rare slots there, and then a common and an uncommon foil. All right, so no legendary out of that. All right, halfway through the box. We're doing okay, but you know, if we can step it up, that would be good too. We got Ahsoka. Yes, a good one. We got some commons. That's another vehicle. Now I'm sort of looking at these too much. There is a rare, and then we have a Yaddle, which is a rare prestige. And we've got a common, common on the Porg there. First order in green. I don't know if I like that or not. Captain Phasma needs first order stuff. Uncommon. Oh, we got a rare Yaddle. And then a common foil, followed by a rare foil. All right. Not as great as some of the other boxes I've seen with a lot more legendaries. Obi-Wan double tapping on a leader. Common. There is our uncommon, and we're into a rare foil, and we did get another prestige foil. This one is rare. Really was hoping that would be serialized. Getting scary. I think that's about it. Maybe one more shot. Common. We got an uncommon. There we go. Got a legendary HK-47 and a hyperspace, a common foil, and then an uncommon foil. I don't know. I think my rares sort of got mixed up there, so we'll stick all the rares in one spot and give us a little bit more space here. I guess I could move the commons too. Space those out. I like those. It looks like I'm heavy into the light side on these for sure, with Darth Maul being the showcase. There's that lady, and we got a common, uncommon, and here's where we get into the fun stuff. We got our rare, and then we're going to get a uncommon prestige card. See, we're not hitting legendaries in that, which is what I've seen a lot of people do, which would help out a lot. Now we got these, which, we got a common on that, a cool lightsaber, an uncommon, and then our foil, we got a common, and we got a rare ray. That is cool. 3 more chances for greatness. All right. We do have a kit, so he is different. Common. We got another special Obi-Wan out of the starter. That's cool. An uncommon. We got a rare, and this time we have another uncommon prestige in non-foil this time. So we got a foil and a non-foil of the same person. have a bunch of common, hyperspace, followed by an uncommon, got a rare, common foil, and uncommon foil. So we're dying off on the legendaries for sure. Grand Inquisitor, so we're doing pretty good on the leaders though. And lots of commons. What is that? And that's a green. Is that a capital ship? That's a capital ship. That may be playable. Uncommon. Uncommon. Oh, there we go. We got a legendary. And then we've got a rare. And then it looks like we're going to have a foil. So we got a foil uncommon prestige of that guy. So we got a common. Oh, rare goes over there. On the hyperspace, common, uncommon, uncommon. Got a rare, the daughter, hyperspace, common, hyperspace, and uncommon. So here is our lucky last pack. Can we get a serialized, which would be awesome? All right, we've got the mother. So we did really well. We got 11 different leaders. Common, 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 uncommon, uncommon, rare, and nope, we've got an uncommon. So we did not do well in the prestige at all with almost all uncommons and I guess all uncommons and a couple of rares. So our Grogu there was the only one. Common, 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 uncommon. Oh, we did pull out an extra legendary there with the lightsaber, common foil, and an uncommon foil. So lots of things I would have liked to seen that we didn't. Like I really needed a Vader. I did not get one of those. Of course, would love a serialized. Did not get one. We did get a Darth Maul showcase, so that is cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries. So to me that seems a little low on the legendary end, especially with that being like what, 1 regular legendary, technically 2, so 2 regular legendaries, and then those are hyperspace and 1 prestige. So that's what we've got. These look amazing though. That is our very first box of the new set. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you next time.